Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Oh my goodness, you guys. Today has been historical for me. Um, I got my Cowboy Carter tickets. Ooh, I'm going to see Beyonce. You guys, I woke up this morning. First of all, I kind of had forgot. Because, well, that's a lie. Let me walk that back. So what happened was, I was waiting for my pre-sale link to come in. So everyone was getting theirs last night. I didn't get mine until like I want to say maybe 2:30 this morning, but at that time, obviously, I went to bed. Tummy was hurting, wasn't feeling too good. I was like, I'm going to sleep, whatever. So I go to sleep or whatever. I wake up and I see my pre-sale link, and I'm like, oh, it's on popping. So then when I'm up, I'm like up at around like 8 something or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know what came over me, Sebastian, but I was like, I can go see her in London. I've been wanting to go to London, mind you guys. I haven't been to London. I went to Paris, as some of you know, as you should know if you watch the fucking podcast. I went to London for my birthday, and
Paris.
I went to Paris. Thank you. Went to Paris for my birthday in November, and I've been wanting to go to London forever. I want to see where that 30% of white in my blood is from.
Where Rita Ora is from.
Like I have 30% Caucasian in me, so I have to see like where my ancestors are from. The big dogs. Anyways, so I'm like, let me go on there, see what I can see. If I even get in, I get into the queue. And then, mind you, this is like my first like big concert, like where it's like a stadium. Like I've gone to concerts before, but they've been like normal little smaller events, whatever. Nothing crazy. I've never been to like a concert bigger than that could fit maybe more than like 1,500 people. That's like the biggest concert I've ever been to, right?
Where is it gonna be?
So it's going to be
in the O2?
I'll tell you right now. It's going to be, hold up. Let me see.
Because the one here in New York is gonna be in Jersey in the MetLife. Right?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you about that shit. That pissed me off so fucking bad because I was trying to go to that one too. Oh, you Jersey bitches! Because the thing is, she's not having a show in Boston. She's not having a show in Canada. She's not having a show here in the city. It's like Jersey's all of tri-state, including Canada. Them bitches were on it hard. Like, I've never had to fight for tickets that hard in my life. It was crazy. Let me see. I'm pulling up my thing right now. You guys, give me a second.
How much were the tickets?
So first of all, I'm going to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Okay? That's going to be... Okay. That's the name. That's Monday, June 16th, at 5 p.m. So... love that for me. That ticket was $235 USD.
No, it's not bad.
No, but not at all.
It's cheap.
That's very cheap.
But it's in London.
It's in London. So I get that ticket or whatever. I'm making, mind you, this whole day, if you follow me on TikTok, which you should be following me at Yona the Poo, the whole day literally is me and everyone else who's Beehive making videos about the tickets, trying to get in. We're like, fuck you bitches who are like, oh my goodness, Cowboy Carter said blah blah. Why the fuck are you trying to get tickets, bitch? Why are there 60,000 people in front of people? You know what I mean? Like, why are the queues so long that people don't like the album? Anyways, pause. So I get that ticket. I'm making my videos, whatever, blah blah blah. I almost dox myself. My friends, my good girl. Hey Ray, hey, I love you so much, my Ami, love her. She was like, delete this video. You have your confirmation code. You have your confirmation code. Delete the video right now. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't think about that. So I deleted it immediately. I was like, oh my fucking God, like someone could have like tried to steal my shit from the London show. So I'm like, okay, I now want to see her twice. Cause like, this is my first time seeing Beyonce. I'm super excited. If you know anything about me or here's a little lore about me, I grew up a Destiny Child's fan. Like my mom was Destiny Child's fan. Even my grandma, who's like very like Jehovah's Witness, like was love a little Beyonce. You know what I mean? I was like, girl, like you a strict Christian, but you gonna play a little Beyonce around this motherfucker. So Bum and Beyonce grew up to that, writings on the wall, love her down. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, so obviously I live here in New York. I'm gonna go to the Jersey show to be my state's tour, or my state's show.
Yeah.
So I get in that queue. I get in, mind you. I get in, like, because when I first got in the queue, I picked the last day. Because there's 4 shows for Jersey. There are 4 shows on this pre-sale. So I picked the last day, you guys. I get in there. When I got in the queue, there was like there's 10,000 people in front of me. So, which is not crazy because like when some people are getting in, it's like 30,000, 60,000, crazy shit. So I'm like, okay, cool, cute, I'm in, but what I get in? No, it was a bloodbath. And mind you, like I said, when I first got my London ticket, I didn't know exactly what I was doing because I've never been to a concert this big, like stadiums and shit. So like picking the seats and all that, and like trying to like get in, it was very confusing. I'll admit that. But London was like it was pretty tame for the most part, getting tickets, whatever. Because like people weren't moving fast. It was like whatever. It's like Beyonce overseas, cool, blah blah blah. It's cute, right? No, bitch. In the States, you bitches are thirsty. You bitches have no fucking class or finesse. Like,
I don't think it's that. I think it's because Ticketmaster has like no regulations from the government, so they're
I'm trust me, I'm getting to that. Ticketmaster, bitch, you gonna fucking see me. First of all, the name Ticketmaster during Black History Month, who are you the master of? Sounds about white to me. So I'm clicking on all these sections I want to pay for, whatever. Gone. Instantly. Gone. 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 Like, as soon as I'm clicking on it, it's not available. Not available. Not available. Not available. Bitch, I'm not being funny. I'm literally in the span of like 2 minutes, I watched as the whole stadium just disappeared. And then, like, mind you, I'm refreshing. Some people are releasing tickets. I'm refreshing. Gone. As soon as they refresh, gone. 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 I said, it's not happening. I'm like, oh, it's not happening for fucking Jersey. It's up. So then I click back to get into the queuing in for another day for Jersey. Night 2, I'm like 33,000 people ahead of me. I said, oh no, it's up. So then I remember, wait, they haven't started the pre-sale yet for the Central Time girlies, which are Houston and Chicago. So I'm like, oh fuck it, I'll go to Chicago. I'll go to Chicago for sure. So I get in the line for Chicago. I'm in there, like mind you. So they were starting the line to get into the queue at 11:30. I click on it at 11:32. Which is already too late. If you're getting tickets, okay, so if you're getting tickets, I mean, by the time you watch this, it's going to be too late because the sale will be over next week. But if you're ever getting tickets for an artist, a big artist like Beyonce, a Drake, a SZA, a fucking Taylor Swift, any of the big names, anyone who like sells out stadiums, like Shakira, people who sell out stadiums, what you want to do is, the thing is, you don't want to fucking even play. Like, as soon as you have that link, you want to make sure that you're in that shit immediately. Because even if you're like 11:30, you think, oh, I'm gonna get in there, baby. There's about 100,000 other bitches in your fucking state who are doing the exact same thing.
Do you remember how it used to be in the old times that you made your mom go do the line outside of whatever store, like Virgin store, and it's like, go get the Jonas Brothers tickets, and then there was already a line to go buy them.
I do remember that. Like, I went with my friends and their parents to go get tickets, but my grandma was very strict about like what she let us do as kids. So I didn't go to my first concert until I was an adult.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my first like real concert was Jonas Brothers. First row.
Oh please.
Mexico. It was incredible. My second concert, I think I was like 14 or 15. And I went to see, also again, first row, Lady Gaga, the Fame Monster, and it was insane. I don't even know how they let us in, because I thought, like, nowadays they don't let kids into venues without parent supervision. But no, back then, I don't think they did either, and they just let us in, like, it was, like, nothing weird. And then we were, like, 14-year-olds, like, right next to, like, 20, 30-year-olds. It was so funny. And they would all look at us so, we're like, what the fuck are these kids doing here? And it's like, well,
like, babes, that's the main market. Like, kids, that's how they get
That's how they get them.
That's how they get them.
That's the gay agenda.
It's the gay agenda. And real quick, I just want to real quick before we move on, I just want to walk back. Like, I wasn't saying, oh, please to the Jonas Brothers. So I know there's going to be somebody who's like, you know, like the Jonas Brothers.
I love the Jonas
I
Brothers.
said, oh, please, because I would never be allowed to go to a concert at 14. That's what I was saying.
Okay, so just, I'll tell you this.
Clearing it up.
The Jonas Brothers, my mom was with me and my friends.
Yeah.
The thing that happened with Lady Gaga is it was supposed to be me, my mom, and my best friend Cookies. Hi, Cookies.
Shout out, Cookies.
And when we were getting in the car to go drive to the other state in Mexico to go see Lady Gaga, my brother was like, I want to go too. And then my mom was like, okay, just like get in the car. We'll see over there what happens. And then We got to the concert, and he's like, "I want to go into the concert." And I was like, "Okay, you can have my ticket." And that's literally how he got in, because he wasn't planned. He's
Yeah.
not really a Gaga fan, but now that I think about it, I was like, you know what? I'm glad he got to experience Lady Gaga when she was
Yeah.
like the Lady Gaga.
Yeah. Like back when she was, not, I won't say getting out of the mud, but like still like building up that repertoire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it was really good.
So back to the story. So I'm in the queue for Chicago now, and it's like there's 11,000 people in front of me, and I'm just like, you know what? This isn't too bad. It shouldn't be too crazy. I get in there, it's a bloodbath, and I'm like, but this time I came prepared. I said I don't give a fuck where I'm sitting. I just know I'm going to a stateside show. Am I being greedy for wanting to see her twice? Sure. You know, once should be enough for some people, but I'm not enough people. I'm not people. I want everything. I'm like, I'm going to see her twice. Like, this is like my ultimate gift to myself. Because, like, everyone has that concert. Like, ask any old person in your life. I don't give a fuck if you're Puerto Rican. I don't give a fuck if you're Irish. I don't give a fuck if you're black. I don't give a fuck if you're whatever, Chinese. Like, there's one concert that your parents or someone in your life has went to that's like, that's been the concert of my lifetime. I'm so glad I got to see X before they died. I'm so glad I got to see so and so live. Like, I lost my grandma, right? She's like, seeing Aretha live changed my life. It was amazing. Seeing Barry White live changed my life. It was amazing. Seeing Luther Vandross live was amazing. Changed my life. Blah blah blah. These are concerts that you don't want to miss. There's just some things there's some artists that you want to see while it's available, while they're still available. Because like I'm not saying like that they're gonna fucking die, but like what do they stop making music?
Before they're holograms.
You know what I mean? Like you don't know what's gonna happen, babes. Like they can stop singing. They can just like input their voice on a fucking computer and be like, and there it is. Have fun, kids.
Like Rihanna.
You know, Rihanna, I do not condone anything that he is saying about you. I love you so much. Navy here. Love
Isn't
you
she doing like a Smurfs movie now? Rihanna, get back to the fucking writing board and write an album. You promised it a long time ago and you have not delivered.
You guys, my face is hot right now. I feel like a little kid, like saying something I shouldn't be. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble right now. I'm like, oh my god, like.
Wait, speaking of Rihanna, what did you think of Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl?
Oh my fucking god. That Super Bowl was amazing. And I'm going to explain to you why I thought it was amazing as a Black American, because that's who he really made it for. I'm just going to keep it a buck. I'm sorry, guys. He made the Super Bowl for Black Americans. And if you didn't receive that, if you just enjoyed the show, I'm glad you enjoyed it. But all of the fucking symbolism in there, which we're going to break down real quick, amazing. So, the Super Bowl, stunning. Samuel L. Jackson, can I speak? Samuel L. Jackson, Samuel L. Jackson. We say Samuel, but that's the thing. That's such a Black thing too, because we don't say Samuel L. Jackson. We say Samuel. Like, you listen to any Black person say, "Oh, who's that one old Black actor? Who, Samuel?" We don't say Samuel L. Jackson. His name is Samuel. It's almost like when you're speaking Spanish and the shit just rolls off. You don't stop to pause. It's Samuel Jackson. Anyways, so Samuel playing Uncle Sam. Amazing choice. First of all, if you guys didn't know, he also played a similar character in the movie Django Unchained, Stephen, where he was a house slave who was like in love with being a slave. He hated being Black. He hated the other Black characters in the movie. Like, he hated Django. He hated Django's wife, Hilda. He would say the craziest shit. He'd be like, "Bitch, how you know that nigga?" To her, and she's like, I don't know him. He's like, "You's a fucking lie." Like, he was diabolical. He's the real
good in that
he
role.
was the real villain in that movie, and like so fucking good. Even when he was fucking, spoiler alerts, even when he was fucking dying, he was cursing Django's black ass to the last dying breath. He was like, "Fuck you, you black nigga!" Like, it was crazy. Like, that movie is so funny. Also, too, quick little input. That movie has the most use of the word nigga and nigger in any movie, in any film.
Yeah.
Crazy. But anyways, so he plays the character of Uncle Sam. He's narrating Kendrick's performance the whole time. So he's like telling him like, no, 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 not too loud, not too ghetto. We don't want this. Like he's literally narrating like, okay, how black you can be, how you're able to show up in your blackness in America as a performer or athlete or someone who creates content, whatever. And Kendrick really explained that. I was like, no, that's not what we're gonna do. It's like you want us to play the game because like when it first starts out, it's like how well can you play the game? Do you know how to play the game? And it's like when they do the overhead shot of the stadium, you see that it's literally the PlayStation controls. But then when they zoom in on one of the parts, it's literally a prison yard. Yeah. Where him and like the boys with the grills and the dreads and all that shit is a prison yard. And I was like, oh, Kendrick, the master of your craft that you are. When I say, and I don't use this term a lot for a lot of artists, but when I say he's a genius of his craft, he's a genius of his craft. Like, and he's just one of the cutiest, patootiest demons. Because the way that I know he had Drake sliding down the fucking wall. Bitch.
Okay, I'll tell you this. I do not condole men being in the Super Bowl, in the halftime show. I think they are not full artists.
No, oh my goodness.
The only way you can be a full artist is to be a woman. They dance, act, sing.
Yep.
Man cannot do that.
No.
Kendrick Lamar did not dance, but it was so well written that it was like really, really good. And the way it was shot and everything, and like all the symbolisms and everything, I was like, see, this is what you do when you cannot dance as a male performer.
Yeah.
This is what you do.
You give us a narrative.
Yeah, and I saw it. Like I was working that day, so I didn't see it live. But then I saw it when I got home, and I was like, and telling you, I know nothing about Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
I don't listen to his music.
Yeah,
I don't know it. The first song I knew about him was "Not Like Us." To be honest,
they not like us. They not like
literally.
us. They not like us.
I'm pretty sure I've heard some of his songs, but like not that I would be like, oh, that's Kendrick. No, yes. Because, you know, famously gay guys only listen to female rappers.
Hello, shout out to Meg.
Doshi.
and Doshi, of course. We love Doshi.
But Meg, love you. You're the best. But I saw his performance. I was like, oh my God, this is really good. And my brother loves Kendrick Lamar. And I was like, wait, I can see why he likes him. He's really actually like really good at. I just have this thing like I don't want to see straight guys performing. It's something cringe about it.
No, honestly, same. But like something about Kendrick and his like chaotic little evil imp energy, beautiful. Loved it.
No,
say Drake. I heard you like I'm young. Yeah, you better never call a cell block one. When looking in the camera with that little cutie patootie smile and those so fat cheeks, wearing his beautiful Celine fucking flare bottom jeans.
Women's flare
bitch, $1,500 for those jeans. $1,500. I said, oh, that's cunt. I said, yeah, that's
you know what?
Cunt.
Do you know what that reminded me of? Remember when we were like more kids, like we're full grown adults now, but when we were kids, and we used to wear those like really like long jeans, and then they would like, because of stepping on them with your Converse, they would like rip on the on the sole of the jeans, and it looked that was like a vibe. I was like, that's giving that.
I have a pair of those jeans that I'm doing that with now. I got a Fashion Nova, like bitch. It's a similar vibe. I mean, it's obviously so much cheaper.
So disgusting. I just don't think about doing that in New York, and it's like the ratchet, the people shit, the everyone shit, and it's like, to me, it's like, okay, I could do this in Phoenix, but I can't do this here because
you know what, Sebastian, don't ruin this for me. You know what? Let me try to be the fashion girly that I think I am, please, please. Oh my goodness, I not want to think about the fucking
piss.
Different amount of piss and feces I'm subbing in, and all the fucking bacteria I'm bringing back into my apartment.
Yeah, no, I would take that shit off outside in the hall before entering my apartment.
Oh, bitch, please! Like when I get home, there's some nights like where I don't even go into my room. Like I'll be in the living room getting undressed. Like my roommates have seen me in various states of undress, depending on like where I've been and what I've been doing. Like, or they'll find like the outfit from yesterday on the couch. That's just like coming into my room until I wash it. I don't play shit like that. No.
Ew.
And then, oh my goodness, like another thing, I don't know what it is, especially out in fucking Brooklyn, specifically Ridgewood, fucking Bushwick. What is it with the fucking boys who go outside all fucking day and then get in the fucking bed with their outside clothes? That is so disgusting to me.
I don't do that.
I cannot do that. Like literally, like all I hear is Loretta, my grandmother, hanging on it. All I hear is her voice. It's like, have you lost your fucking mind? If you don't take off them outside clothes, are you dumb? Like I had a pair of inside clothes, so like they weren't my pajamas, and my pajamas were my pajamas. I had a pair of clothes that I would wear inside for like a day or two, and then they would go to the wash, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, yeah, I had multiple pairs of clothes. I had the clothes that I was wearing outside, and I had the clothes that I would change into once I was back inside. Also a pair of shoes I would change inside, because you're not wearing your shoes inside. You put those by the door. You have a pair of slippers that are inside only. No. Inside shoes? Don't stay at the door.
See.
No.
See, I would, like here in New York, I don't do it, obviously, because it's fucking disgusting. Like you're sitting on the train and everything. It's like you don't want to be in the same clothing all day. But back in the day when I was living in Mexico, we would wear our school uniform like all day. And taking shoes off in Mexico is not a thing because they clean the floor every day, so you don't have to do that. Because Mexicans are like really fucking clean. Like they'll scrub the shit out of the floor every single fucking day. But I do love barefooting. I love it. It's a lifestyle. At home. Honestly.
Yeah, my grandma. She's from the South, from Alabama, moved to California, San Francisco, when she was like 20, 21 or whatever. She's a clean freak. She's like, I think that she might have like that OCD germaphobe shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Like she's real like that. And then on top of that, she was an RN. So she worked in hospitals. So then she would like bring in that like thought of like, oh, all this disgusting shit that happens in hospitals, I can't have that in my house. I won't have that in my house. So like that paired with her like undiagnosed like fucking OCD, no. Like we had like rules and regulations. She doesn't play in that shit. She's like, take your shit off at the fucking door. You have your inside clothes and then you have your pajamas. And it was very militant. She ran that shit like a fucking Navy ship. I'm just Loretta ran a hard tight shit.
Like the girl in Pakistan.
I want $100,000 and then $20K a week. Do not ask me about my business. That's my religion.
You know what's going on with her, right?
No, I miss her. What's going on here?
Okay, so there's this woman from New York. Obviously, like where else?
Obviously, come on now.
I have her name written here. Her name is
Naja something.
Naja Robinson. She changed her name to her Pakistani husband. So she was catfishing him online. And then she's like, I'm going to go move there and meet him and get married. Yes. She says they're married. She says they got married online. I don't believe that. I don't think you can get married online. Especially like from country to country. I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is speculation.
Don't quote us. Maybe you can.
Famously Stephen Hawking got married online.
Interesting.
So she goes there. The guy sees her and then just like runs away because it's like, that's not the same girl that I saw.
The mom was the one, because I think he was still kind of like, but his mom was like, no.
Well, that's what they said, that the mom like pulled him away, but I think that's just taking away responsibility from the guy.
I mean, yeah, like, mind you, he is like 1920.
To be honest, all of this is speculation.
Yeah, we're all just like,
nobody really knows
what
happened. We're
all kind of filling in the details. Yeah.
But you can kind of know what happened.
Yeah.
And then she was there. She's been there for like a couple months.
I thought you telling me she got sent back.
I thought that too, because that's what everybody was saying.
Y'all remember last episode? She
got sent.
He was like, "Oh no, she's on a plane back."
She got sent to the airport. Now that bitch is in Dubai. Well, apparently,
like she says she would be.
Like,
listen, her timeline. If she is in Dubai, let me say this: if she is in Dubai, her timeline is playing out exactly how she said it would. And that is a woman I want in office.
But she was like, oh, she's so funny. I can't. And the thing is, she was like camping out of this guy's apartment like for months.
Yeah, she was like in the in the parking lot.
Yeah.
But like the people over there, like of the hood, the neighborhood or whatever, they're like, oh yeah, this is like this is our girl. Like they were fucking up people trying to see her. Like she has like her own like unofficial like security detail.
Yeah.
And according to she also has the police. I was gonna say
the police is protecting.
No, that's
her.
what I'm saying, and that's what I was going to. Like she also has a police detail as well. Because like I forgot the woman's name. Sharana, come here, Sharana. You have something to say? Speak. This is my girl Sharana.
No, but the poor guy trying to help her, and she's like, "You speak too much."
Oh my goodness, the humanitarian who's like kind of in love with her.
Yeah, well, they said he was, but I don't think he was. I think he was just like trying to get like a little camera, camera time.
It's like it's giving like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce relationship. It's like we all know it's fake, but it's like we just go along with it. We're like, oh yeah, sure, that's what this is.
Like the Super Bowl.
Oh, bitch! Like
it's so funny how
the fact that she's about to dump his ass like a
for sure.
The fact that she's about to dump him like yesterday's fucking Chinese food is crazy. And that song that she's about to write about his ass, Travis, if you're watching and if you're listening, which I hope you are, babe, subscribe to the channel. If you are, I just hope you know that song is about to be diabolical. She's about to put all of her fucking problems and vents and shit that she has about Trump and the administration and just being like a kept woman and being locked in a relationship, bitch.
The way Trump went at her on whatever Republican Twitter that page is. What is it called? Truth Social?
Yeah.
And then he's like asked, what do you think about President Trump coming? He's like he's kind of glad about it. I'm like, bitch, he just insulted your girlfriend.
Yeah.
What are you talking? And then the day after the game, he still doubled down. He's like, how Taylor Swift got booed out of the stadium. I'm like, bro, like Taylor, like I don't like you, but I think I like him less than you. So
yeah, I'm like, Travis, first and foremost, give Trump's dick a rest. I'm sure he's tired. He's nutted in your mouth 3 times. Let it go. Get off his fucking dick. Second of all, Taylor, I'm not the biggest fan, but baby, I cannot wait to hear that fucking record. I will say that. I cannot wait to hear that record. I cannot wait to hear her fucking just obliterate this fucking racist ass white into oblivion. Like, yo, you had your 5 seconds of fame, but now she's going to remind you why she's known as the fucking white assassin. She's going to obliterate you. Like, have you heard the songs about her exes? There's a playlist with that shit on Spotify and Apple Music. Them songs are her best. Like, when she's talking about how much she hates a fucking man and how much he did her dirty and how much, oh my god, you stifle me from X, Y, and Z, you're gonna get it worse because you're a fucking Trump supporter and she hates that nigga. Guess what, dummy? Thank you.
That's insane, though. Like,
yeah,
that's literally what people are blaming Democrats for the Kansas City losing the Super Bowl. I'm like, what? No, they sucked. That's what they were. They're like, oh, it's DEI's fault. No,
you bitches heard DEI from Trump like one too many times, and now you just taking around with it. Like, y'all are, this version of America, this era of America is so undereducated and so it's so overstimulated and so just like they're over like confident. I'm like, y'all are some of the dumbest Americans we've had in recent history. And I say that as an American. Like, Americans these days are so incredibly dumb. And I don't say that to be funny. Like, you're uneducated. The fucking average reading level in this country right now is below 3rd grade reading level. And this is amongst adults. When I'm talking about kids, this is amongst grown adults. Y'all are dumb as fuck, literally.
You know, when I came to do high school in the U.S. and I had to take like the reading exam or whatever to see where I was,
you passed it with 300%.
I skipped the whole class because they were like, your reading is too advanced. Like, you don't need to take this class.
Yeah,
I was like, that was hard.
No,
that was like kindergarten reading.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy, and it's like my grandma raised us like to be avid readers. So it's like by the time I got to 12th grade, I got to finish school early. Like I like this, like that's sad. Like, no, you know what I mean? Like by the time like you're like 11th, 12th grade, it's supposed to be like the hardest time. Like, you know,
what's the top grade in high school? Like
12th grade.
12th grade.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I literally graduated early. Like I think I did like 1 or 2 months of 12th grade.
Yeah.
And like that was only because like I was just like fucking around. But then I graduated early and I was done. And I said, "Oh, this is scary."
No,
That's scary.
no. When I came here and I took all these exams and everything for high school, I've
Yeah.
studied here in the U.S. before in like elementary school. I came here and then I had like all these like grades from my other schools and everything, and then I took the exams to see where I was and everything. And then when I got the results, literally for a whole year, I only had to take 1.5 class. One class was that stupid class that doesn't teach you shit, the tax class, that they teach you how to do taxes.
What school did you go to? That was not a thing in my
And
schools.
I was like, this is like a thing. I had to take a whole class of that. And then I just had to take like half a class of history. So I literally just went like once or twice a week to high school.
Well, just hold up, pause, backpedal. I think that every American high schooler should be taught taxes and about credit.
I taught that, and I still don't understand how it works.
But that's the thing I'm saying. I'm sitting here surprised because that's not a thing. Like 90, I've never, first of all, I can't even say 90, fuck the percentage. I've never heard of any American student that I know myself ever having a tax class.
Really?
Like, literally, that's something that we talk about.
They told me in the school that this is like in the program, like everyone in the U.S. has to take this, like,
No.
class?
No.
Did you get an accountant to do that?
No, but that's something that should be taught because, first of all, the majority of Americans are poor. They're going to do this shit themselves. That's just a fact. The poor are like lower middle class, if that's even still a thing in this day and age. Second of all, like tax class and credit should be tied up in one semester, teaching you how to not fuck your credit up because you turn 18. Most of us turn 18 in high school or right after high school.
Yeah.
And it's like, as soon as you hit 18, baby, you're going to get so many fucking credit card offers. You can sign up for literally, I'm telling you, as someone who did it, you can sign up for any credit card you want. You can sign up for a fucking Chase Sapphire card and you're going to get approved. You know why? Because they know that you're fucking 18, you have no fucking credit, and they know that either you're going to do really well with it, or you're going to do really shitty with it, and they're banking on you doing bad with it so they can own your ass for the next 10 years.
I didn't get my first credit card until I was 26.
See?
Because my dad would always tell us, don't get a credit card if you have money to pay for it. Like, just pay it.
But you see, you heard what you
And
said?
you know, the only reason I got a credit card was because my ex-boyfriend was like, oh, we went to Colombia.
Yeah.
And they're like...
Shout out to Medellin.
Yeah, so we went to Colombia. And then...
Wait, where you guys at in Colombia?
Bogota.
Bogota, yeah.
So we were in Bogota. And then I rented a car under my name.
Mm-hmm.
And when we got there, I was like, I'll just give my debit card. Like, I don't care.
No.
And then we get there and like, no, we don't accept debit, only credit. And I was like,
oh,
what?
That sounds a little shady.
And I was like, okay, that's fine. And they're like, and then my ex, he's like, I can give you my credit card. And they're like, no, it needs to be the person that rented the car. I was like, let's just take Uber. Like, who cares?
I was like, that's
and then when we got back to the States, like after, also like we were in Bogota, COVID happened. So we moved to Mexico for 6 months.
Yeah.
And then we came back to New York.
As so many of us did. Comment below if you also moved to Mexico during COVID for 6 months.
And then we went back to New York, and he's like, you need to get a credit card because of this. I was like, but I don't need a credit card. Like, I don't need credit. He's like, no, you do because, you know, if maybe you want to buy a home. So I was like, bitch, I'm never going to buy a home. In this economy?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking? So I got a credit card, and then I got a second one. And I'm like, I never use them. Literally never use. I still have them. Never use them.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? Since I have them, I'm going to start paying like the bills from the house, you know, like gas and everything to get like at least some money back from it.
Yeah.
You know what's like my return like on anything is like 1%. I'm like, that's not even worth it.
What cards do you have? If you know what I'm asking.
I have like a TD Bank cashback.
Okay.
That one is good because dining out, it gives me like 4%.
Yeah.
And then I have the fucking Apple card. Okay. Which is like 1% if you use the card and 2% if you use Apple Pay. Yeah. Which is the dumbest shit I've ever heard about. I was like, okay, I'll just tap whatever. But I never use them. I literally never use them. Yeah. It's like obsolete to me. And my brother, he's like a credit card, like fucking, he loves using credit cards.
Is he like a little savant when it comes to credit cards? Like, oh, this card will get you this and this will do that.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? And the only person I know that's like, okay, it's worth it. It's like my mom. She has like a flying point, like a miles credit card. I'm like, well, that makes sense. Like you buy something and you get miles. But if you're getting money back, it's not really that worth it because like you're getting like $1 back.
No, yeah, like
with $100 purchase.
yeah, like I definitely want to get like I'm working my way up towards like a what's the Chase Sapphire Reserve, where it's like you get the most points back or for flying, for hotels, stuff like that. Because as someone who loves to travel, I want to maximize. Like I want to get to the point like where I'm paying for shit with points. I want to be like at the point where I'm paying with flights, hotels, all this stuff with points, and just like let it feed into itself.
No, but even my fucking Bloomingdale's card is better than points than my credit card.
I also have a Bloomingdale's card.
It's the best.
But I never use it. I never use it.
It's so... I think like for every... I might be wrong. This was like... I think last time I used it, it was like for every $100 you spend, they would give you like $25 on your credit.
Oh, that's crazy.
Not credit, like on the points.
Like a Bloomingdale's credit?
It might change by now because I thought that was too high at the point. But I was like, okay, every time I spend $100, they give me $25. So if I spend $400, I'll get $100, and then I can buy whatever 100 thing I bought the first time of the 4 times. I'm like, sign me in.
Yeah,
but I think it might have changed now because that was too good of a deal.
yeah. I remember Bloomingdale's. Like, oh my goodness, I'm not sure if they're still in business. If you guys are, I love you down so much.
Oh, I love Bloomingdale's.
If you guys remember, call back to an earlier episode. I did a bunch of nasty public things in the Bloomingdale's, so shout out to that Bloomingdale's in Westfield Mall in San Francisco. Anyways, that's all the time that we have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining us. This episode was a little bit longer than usual. Usually we've been hovering around like 20 or so minutes. This is like, we're almost 40 minutes right now. We were real chatty today. Feeling real good. You guys, if you haven't followed us on our socials, please follow us. I'm Yona the Pooh at mostly everything. Only thing that's different is my my Snapchat, which I'm trying to like get going. Because did you know you can make money with Snapchat?
Oh, I found that out with David Dobrik. I was like, where is he making money? Apparently, Snapchat.
You can make so much money with Snapchat. So my Snapchat is ultra volatile, not violet, ultra volatile.
Wait, what's my Snapchat?
So make sure you follow me there, please and thank you. Like all my shit, run it up. Love you guys so much. Yona the Pooh and everything else. My my YouTube is Yona Eggers. I'm trying to get the handle back to Yona the Pooh, but they're giving me a little bit of the runaround. So follow me there. And you?
My Snapchat is Seb with a Z, Castellazzo with a Z. And then I'm Sebas Castellazzo on TikTok.
Yes. So make sure you guys are following us. If you have any inquiries, if you have any crazy stories, if you want us to talk about anything on the pod, you can email us at youropinionisnotfactpodcast@gmail.com. Once again, that's youropinionisnotfactpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.